Day 66, verses 7 and 8, the Divine Intervention. Namaste and welcome to Gita 360. Previously, Krishna revealed that although he is eternal and unborn, he chooses to appear in the world through his own divine power. Today, in two of the most recognized verses in the Gita, Krishna explains why he appears. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in unrighteousness, O descendant of Bharata, at that time I manifest myself on earth. Krishna says, whenever there is a decline in righteousness and truth loses its way, the creator of the world, the divinity, manifests to intervene. The word dharma in this verse does not refer to religion. Dharma refers to the principles that sustain harmony and balance in life. It includes truth, responsibility, compassion, justice, and prescribed values that are conducive to our spiritual growth and progress of the world at large. The reverse of dharma is unrighteousness, which means the foundations of dharma begin weakening and disorder begins replacing the moral fabric of the world. This is when the Supreme God intervenes by descending to earth in an avatar. Adharma is not merely about major historical events or dramatic moments in the world. The movement between dharma and adharma also unfolds within everyday life. Fear can slowly become stronger than trust. Anger can begin replacing understanding. Self-interest can gradually overpower compassion. What begins as a small compromise can eventually become a habit. Adharma is when truth is mocked or suppressed and evil rises within or around us. Avatar does not always need to be understood only as God physically descending to earth. It can also be understood as divinity expressing itself whenever truth, compassion, and goodness rise to restore balance. In that sense, an avatar may appear through people, movements, ideas, or even a quiet awakening within ourselves. To protect the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of righteousness, I myself appear millennium after millennium. The reason of the descension of the avatar is threefold: to annihilate the wicked forces, to protect the righteous ones, and to establish dharma, the ultimate balance. There is deep reassurance in this verse. Krishna is saying that life will go through conflict, difficulty, or periods of darkness. But this imbalance is never permanent. Even when disorder appears overwhelming, restoration remains possible. Life repeatedly moves forward towards balance, even when that movement is not immediately visible. When we look around the world today, there are times when it can feel as though anger spreads faster than kindness. Division is louder than understanding, and selfishness is overpowering compassion. We see dishonesty rewarded, truth questioned, and goodness appearing fragile. At a personal level, too, there are phases where confusion becomes stronger than clarity. Fear becomes stronger than trust, and we quietly begin losing connection with the values that once felt important. During such moments, it is easy to feel discouraged. It can seem as though disorder is becoming stronger and that the world or even our own lives are moving further away from what is right. But that is exactly why these verses have remained powerful for thousands of years. The Gita is not promising a life without conflict, pain, or periods of darkness. Human history itself shows us that these phases continue to exist. What the Gita offers instead is a deeper reassurance that imbalance is never the final truth. Just as the body naturally begins healing when it is wounded, life too carries a movement towards restoration. Throughout history, whenever periods of darkness have become overwhelming, people, ideas, and forces have emerged that brought courage, truth, and direction back into the world. Sometimes that force appeared through extraordinary individuals. Sometimes it emerged through collective movements. Sometimes it began with one person choosing to stand for what is right. The same principle applies within our own lives. Even when we feel lost, disconnected, or uncertain, the possibility of returning to balance remains alive. Truth may become quieter for a while, but it does not disappear. Thought of the day. Even when darkness feels powerful, it is not permanent. There is always light. Pause for a moment today and think. Who or what has been a force of light, truth, or direction in my life during difficult times? Thank you for joining me on Gita 360. May we remain willing to question deeply because sincere questions often become the beginning of deeper understanding.